Hi, my name is Trevor Kendall of Tax Trains, and today we're going to be opening a new prototype kit that is about to hit the market. This kit is by Scale Model Homes, and it is their first HO scale kit. So opening the box, we have the instructions at the beginning here. Now this kit, the Sears Vallonia, is based on an actual full-size home kit that was produced by Sears in the early part of the 20th century. Sears produced these kits from 1908 to 1942, and they sold over 70,000 of them. This particular model, the Vallonia, was produced from 1927 to 1932, and it retailed for a price of between $1,465 to $2,479. It sounds like a pretty good bargain today, but you got to remember that was roughly your yearly wage back then. Even so, even by today's standards, it's a good bargain. So the owner of Scale Model Homes, Chris Peterson, he produced a video, a very comprehensive video on how to build this kit, and it's on YouTube. And he has it listed here at the beginning of his instructions. And it's just the instructions that come with the kit right now. There's not a lot to it. Mostly you want to follow along with the video, and the video is so good any beginner can follow along and build this with no problem. So he has just a few paragraphs here of the basics of putting this kit together. And as well, we have the parts cross-reference sheets that are numbered, and they cross-reference to the actual parts. Alright, so I'll put that aside, and let's dig into this kit and see what is included. So it being a prototype right now, all the parts are provided in a Ziploc. So I'm just going to close this box and put it aside, and let's see what we have here. You get a lot of parts with this kit. Alright, so I'll put this bag aside. And first what we have here, this is your brick mortar. So when you put your foundation together, which is a brick foundation on the Vallonia, you would use this brick mortar as your grout in between the bricks. And it's very neat that they provide this with the kit. You don't usually see that. So I'll put that aside. And there's some sticks here that probably just fell off the sheets. He also provides the little emery board. These are handy. Anybody that's built craftsman kits will have a good supply of these on hand. They're good for trimming your parts and fitting your pieces together. Now the Sears Vallonia is noted for having some really interesting details. These are 3D printed pieces, and what they are your front roof supports. Your front columns with your porch, these roof supports go on top of those columns. And on the Vallonia, they're a very intricate wooden piece. Very hard to duplicate in wood in HO scale, so they printed them. And they're very well done. As well, in the kit, they provide some 90-degree and 45-degree edges. These are for shoring up your model as you're building it to make sure everything is square. And that's another nice feature. It's really nice that they included them. Alright, so the first piece, wooden piece here, laser cut, are your roof reinforcements. And here is your floor and the bottom of your house. And they have it embossed here, Scale Model Homes. It's a nice little logo. So if you have your model for display, you can pick it up and you can see on the bottom, they have their trademark right on the bottom. So that's a nice little feature. And that's plywood. Okay, so here's your roof shingles. And these are fairly thick shingle stock here. Usually they're really thin and they're very fragile, but these are nice and robust. I like that. And you get 3 sheets. And here's your impregnated cardstock. This is for your finer detail stuff like your window pieces right there. And this is a trellis and some other trim pieces. And here's one side of the house. It's a 12-inch clapboard. So what that means is when this house is fully sized, that's a 12-inch clapboard. So that's pretty cool. And these are very well laser cut, very finely laser cut. And the pieces just literally fall out, which is good to see. Very well done. And here's some more wall pieces for different parts of the house. Here we have your window glazing. You get a lot of it, more than enough to complete your windows. And here's your foundation. So this is a 1/16 plywood sheet with your brick detail cut into it with laser, or etched into it with laser. Now you would paint your brick. I personally use a red oxide primer spray paint. I find it has the best brick effect of any of the paint. And once that paint is dry, then you take your brick grout, your brick mortar, and you would rub it in with your fingertips. So you get your mortar all in between your bricks. And it produces a very realistic look. So we have roof rafters on top here, and this is your front deck, and that's your back step and some stairs. Very well done, very nicely detailed. There's another piece. Here's another 1/16 ply sheet, and there's your door right there. These are vents that go into your foundation. It's a very distinct feature on the Vallonia, and it looks really nice. These are your front railings for your porch. Of course, all your windows. These are your rafters for your roof on the ends, and some more railings and rafters. Very well cut pieces, really nice. Very good detail. And your final sheet, let's see, this kind of came apart here, but it's your roof. These are your roof pieces. Very strong, very robust pieces of basswood. And as well, your dormer. So it looks like this is going to be a very strong model, very robust, which is very good. And just a few sticks that fell out here. This is a really nice model, and if my research is correct, it's going to retail for less than $60. I believe $59.95, something like that. And there's a lot of bang for the buck here with this model. It's just beautiful. And I can't wait to build it. I'm really looking forward to building this model. And that's going to be in future videos coming up, so keep an eye out for that. So that's it for the unpacking of the Scale Model Homes Sears Vallonia HO Scale Kit. So keep an eye out for the actual build of this model, and until then, happy modeling. Thank you, bye.